Okay, we're going to keep going on. As we tested the last thing, it should work here. And we're looking good. We have one more thing to add, reset play. And if we come over here, well, crud. Guess I have to pull it over here so you can see it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the next part we're going to add is a reset to play because this is how the game's, it either ends now or goes on. So a game is more fun when you can replay it. So add a click event handler for the play button to reset the label and text box enabled to get the play button and reset the number of guesses left to 10. So, okay, we got all that. So we've got a when play button is clicked, do the win lose, it resets everything so that now global guesses left is set to 10. Rather than just having the global set to 10, now we've got it in a play button. We're going to thoroughly test at the end of this our app, enter a too low number, enter a too high number. After each guess for value left should decrease, correct the number, confirm your messages below, and then in your Word document, answer each one of these questions and click it, copy, snip it, and paste it into your Word document for all of these. And then we're going to go on and add player 2, which makes it a little more fun. So we've got this secret number. It's time to add the final requirement, player 2. So we have an enter number click event handler. In the do, hide, and layout, select horizontal arrangement 3, and it's set horizontal arrangement 3 visible blocks. Set it to false. Hiding a layout hides all of its components, so set the secret number variable won't be shown. And you can see here it shows what we want to do. Enter number button, horizontal arrangement 3 visible to false, global secret number to enter number text. Okay, so we're going to use that. And then if player 1 wants to play again, player 2 needs the components you just hid. So modify play button click to the horizontal arrangement 3 layout. Then when you reset your connection to your app, you may have noticed that the labels show some text that does not belong in a game. In Designer View, remove the text from all the labels. This makes the components hard to see in the Designer View, but you can always select them from the All Components panel. Test your app and save a named version, and with all the required features complete, play the game with somebody at home and see how it works. Test it. Then there's the conclusion questions and what would happen if a program tried to access a variable. There's just 2 simple questions, okay? And that should help you be able to finish everything up. I'm going to give you just a little bit more hint and show you how it looks when you get it all finished up. Okay, for this last part, when it said do a little cleanup and take it back to Designer View, remove all text from all the labels. This makes the components hard to see in the Designer View, but you can always test it. Test your app, make sure it's all good and it's final with all the required features. Complete the play game, and then play with it. So let me go over here to App Inventor so you can see it. First thing I'm going to do is project. Save project as, and I'm going to call it final. So that way you know, oh, this dang light keeps coming out. There we go. Okay, sorry. Hope I clicked on the right one. I don't know that I did. Ugh. I didn't click on the right one. I got too many. Oh, well. Okay, this is the right one. So you would want to go in here and save it as your final. It's all done. So you'll know which one it is if you have several versions. And let's look at this block over here to make sure it's all right. We had made these changes and set this up so that set global player is greater than 0. So it was another nested. Come down a little farther, and we had set these if you ran out of the guesses. That changed it up a little. So we just add this if else in there. And now we'll look on the left side. We've got our 3 global variables. And then they had us add the play button here. And this is the cleanup part. I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Actually put global guesses left to 10 in here. And then horizontal arrangement, we make it visible. Since I had gone in and here and told it horizontal arrangement 3 invisible, so you don't see it. You don't see it until you need it. You have to come back over to the blocks section and then set horizontal 3 visible to true once it iterates through. And when enter number click, you also want to make it visible to false so that it's not there. Okay? When you get this all done and you go connect AI Companion, there we go. And we put in a guess and we say 5. It says too low. Try again. And it says 9 tries left. I'm going to make sure you can see it. And if I put another guess in and I say 88 and guess, it's too high and I've got 8 guesses left. And then if I enter 55, it says you win. Now, if I hit reset play again, now for a 2-player game, I can enter a different number and hit enter, and then the other person plays it on the part in the top. It does work. So, this, my friends, is what you want to turn in. Now, I'm going to only require that you turn this part in, and you can begin to work on 1 player because it's going to let you do some different changes to it, but it is not going to be due until next week. Next week, we're going to double up with those 2 things because it just was a lot to have you do this week. If you get both done and turn them both in, that's great. If not, it's going to be next week. So have a great week.